Gabriel Olusesan Dada, the Vice Chairman of Ikorodu West LCDA, and the chairmanship aspirant. I'm vying for the office of the Executive Chairman of Ikorodu West LCDA. I should say 3 decades. 3 decades. My life has always been about service. I started as a councillor, then in Shomolu local government. Father, what age precisely in Shomolu local government? Even before then, my life revolves around the community. Where I was born, where my growing up years in Fadi, it's a community that is all encompassing. All tribes in Nigeria makes up the community. The love, the passion, the camaraderie was something so enormous and vivial. So it was all about seeing to the needs of the society, the community, which now translated into Fanti, Carnival, being involved in the then NEPA when there was electricity, issues. We always come to get to ensure that the community is taken care of. We have constant electricity supply. So we really did not, myself and some of my friends then, did not, we didn't leave all these basic things in the hands of the elders of the community. We took it upon ourselves to be involved. I never knew rendering that selfless service to the community will translate and transform me into where I found myself on the political terrain. But I think, by and large, what has really spawned me is the need to be there for the people, for my people. And it has always been my guiding principle. It's all about what I've been used to. It's about service, qualitative service delivery. I intend bringing on board the rebate of the LCDA. The present state of the council requires us to have a new direction, a new narrative, whereby things, the community, the people, the electorate will really feel the impact of governance. It's one thing to lead, it's another thing to serve. And a responsive government must ensure that the basic quality, basic needs of the people, because the people must come first. You're not elected into office to have self-aggrandizement. It is all about the people. The needs of life, you must have good health facilities, the primary health care. In this LCDA, presently we have 4 primary health centers and we have 5 political wards. But presently we are operating with 4 health centers. Are those 4 health centers working optimally? Are they running 24 hours qualitative service delivery? No. So I intend coming on board, rejigging the system, ensuring that the existing health centers are better equipped with drugs, running 24 hours with solar-powered facilities. Because, with our electric power supply and what have you. So I intend having a system in place whereby beyond the normal disco electricity supply, the generator, solar system must be put in place, whereby for 24 hours our people can walk in and out of the primary health center. Because before going to the general hospital, the primary health center is the first point of contact, and life matters. There is no amount of money that you can equate or compare to life. So the life of the good people of Ikorodu West matters a lot to me. So I intend ensuring that we put in place a qualitative health supply, especially to our mothers. Maternal death rate is, at this 21st century, we shouldn't be talking about, even if it has to happen, we are not God. It's only God that gives life. But we are expected to ensure that to the lowest level, ratio 1 to 50, 1 to 70, so that when they go to our primary health centers, our women, our mothers are better secured. They are better guaranteed that optimal service delivery will be given to them. And secondly, in the area of education, I want an era, we'll be bringing an era whereby our students, our children will no longer be sitting on tires and planks in their classrooms. That is, it will be an overstatement. Being accessible, I am as accessible as you can think of. I've always run an open door policy. Even if you come to my house, I'm as free as here. You don't need a security man or anybody to stop you before getting to me. Even presently as a vice chairman, my office door is always open. What do I have to hide? It's all about service, like I said earlier on. Beyond the protocol of the office, beyond the protocol, I will ensure that no visiting day. Monday to Friday is free and open to the good people of Ikorodu West. Not only that, I have equally ensured that the present constituency office we are operating is not just to run for the election. It is going to transcend beyond the period of the election. We are going to use it, the first of its kind. It is only the senator, House of Reps that runs, or assembly that runs constituency office. But we are going to bring that on board at the local government level. So apart from the council, our constituents can have access to our constituency office every day of the week. Come down there with their complaints or issues to be attended to. We will have the secretary and 1 or 2 other people that will be running the affairs of this office. So at the end of the closing hour of every day, we will revert back to the constituency office, whereby those of our constituents who cannot have access to the council secretariat, you can equally have a place to hear their views, rub minds, and share their opinions and see the way we can move the LCDA forward. So it is not about being there, hiding it. I don't have anything to hide. I intend running a transparent and open government. So my people have, in terms of being accessible, 24 hours and for them. The incumbent chairman, as far as I'm concerned, you can only give what you have. I want to give kudos to her for the way she's been, for the best she has put in place. But with me in the saddle to be a different ballgame. I have seen it all. I know the system. I know the structure. I've been part and parcel of local government administration for about 2 decades, over 2 decades. because I was first elected as a councillor in 1998. So I'll be coming on board with a vast experience and the dynamic of local government administration. I have seen the shortfalls, and I know how to put the round peg in the round hole. I know how to make corrections in where my predecessors, hear me out. We are bound to make mistakes. We are not perfect as human beings. So my predecessors have been trying to give their help, but because they're not perfect. So it now behoves on me to see where they have come short, and in the interest of the people, to ensure that those corrections are taken. So I'm coming with pragmatic approach to governance. I'm coming with all-inclusiveness to governance. And like the dictates the name of our party, All Progressive Congress. So it is an all-encompassing dynamism into governance, whereby every department, you see, the need of every society, our people don't require much. The very basic essence of life is what you should give to them. There are 3 tiers of government. So the local government, which is the closest, and we know what the Constitution stipulates as the responsibilities of the local government. So I intend ensuring that these essential necessities of life, good roads, like I said earlier, we have the Ikorodu West LCDA is a developing and evolving LCDA. So we intend going into the hinterlands, inner roads, making sure that all our inner roads are accessible by ensuring that our first 30 days in office, we are going to ensure that a grader will be procured. We partner with the CDAs. They will provide the fueling of this grader, and we will provide all the other enablements. A timetable or a roster will be done. So from one area to the other, from one political ward to the other, all our inner roads will be subject to grading. And the moment our inner roads are accessible and motorable, the economic life of the people will improve. Therein, there wouldn't be any need to transiting from point A, street A to street B will no longer be difficult. And it will even increase the standard of living of the people. So by these culverts and other major infrastructural development will be adequately and consciously in line with the dictates and demands of the people will be put in place. Security issues are not something one would discuss on the national level or on the screen, because you save the best dance for the last dance. But I intend ensuring that our security agencies will partner with them and ensure that we hold constant periodic meetings with them to know the challenges they are facing. And we should be mindful of the fact that mobility is one of the major problems that the security networks are facing. So that will promptly address by ensuring that the 2 police stations within the LCDA procure serviceable and enduring vehicles for them. We will ensure that we quickly and promptly come to their aids in terms of fueling, logistics, and whatever. But the critical aspects, it's something I cannot come into the open and be saying, but we have mapped out an all-inclusive security apparatus, program, policies that will ensure that at least beyond the police, all other paramilitary agencies will equally be. Then we will ensure that at least we have our own security task force, ward by ward. Our local vigilante will be raised so that these are community-based people who knows everybody, virtually everybody, within the community. So if we channel such approach into our policing, then if any member of the community sees something, they will have that confidence and the mindset to inform somebody who is one of their own, instead of divulging information to the police and they are not, sure whether the police will in turn address the issue or relay the information to even the so we intend ensuring that, because the life, like I said, the lives and properties of the residents of Ikorodu West is very germane and important to me. In 4 years' time, Ikorodu West LCDA will be compared to I'm taking Ikorodu West to the Eldorado of our time. I said something. I said it's going to be a different narrative. Our IGR situation, it's been so positive. We have been sitting on fortunes, but we've not been tapping adequately. So we are going to ensure that we harness all our potentials. Our youths will be involved. Recreational facilities will be put in place. Dubai was not the way it is 20-30 years ago. But the vision and the mission of the founders of Dubai brought it to the present level. So what stops us from with all hands on deck? And we have the prerequisites. We have the wherewithal, and we are going to ensure that is our vision. In the next 4 years, we will have something positive. The paradigm shift is already going on. The moment we are not going to start dragging our feet upon assumption of office, because we have our blueprints, and which we are equally going to key into the policy of the state government. Gabriel Olusesan Dada, the Vice Chairman of the Ikorodu West LCDA, the chairmanship aspirant of the
LCDA. We publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content.